Good morning, everybody. We are going to talk about telemedicine. To start with, I will define some concepts of telemedicine. Then, we will talk about telemedicine in general. And finally, we will mention some advances in Extremadura. I will start with the definitions. The fringe benefit of service of long-distance medicine is called medicine. For its implementation, information technology and the communication are used usually. The telemedicine can be so simple as two healthcare professionals discussing a case by phone, until the use of high technology to accomplish consultation, diagnoses, and long-distance surgeries in real time. Telediagnosis. It consists in attending to the medical evaluation of a patient from a distant hospitable center, making use of the telecommunication to carry out this action. Teleconference. Via video conference is possible convoking a specialist meeting, although they be in different places, in order to debate different situations. Electronic care. To speed up internal processes and to decrease physical space of storage of the same ones. Long-distance classes, e-learning. This is the academic use of medical video conference. A teacher can teach to several students groups, although they be far. The service that the telemedicine offers are the following: complementary and instant service for the attention of a specialist, obtaining of a second opinion. Remote education of students of the infirmary school and medicine. Service of digital file or of radiological examination, scan and others. All this is translating in a decrease of time and money, and the patients hasten to travel. With reference to the telemedicine application, we find that at present it's used basically in two working spaces, the practice and the education. Now my friend Rosa is going to talk about operation of a telemedicine system.
A telemedicine system is a system to help the medical activities. Actually, the support means are the telecommunication and the computer science, because now we found in this new area are systems able to transmit audio, video, image and documents by means of different systems from telecommunication. A telemedicine system works in the following way. A hospital-level center small exists that is present a deficiency of professional in one or several areas you specify. This center will be attended by one of greater speed, which will have the specialists and the time necessary to take care of the patients on remote, way whom will physically be in the city where it is the center of a smaller size. This saves time and money to the patient and improves the management of the health center that both are separated. So that a system with these characteristics works well, we must count on the following elements. Equipment that is able to communicate it preferred with video conferences. Satellite mass media, internet. The hospital or clinic of support that must manage the necessary resources to serve medical. The remote diagnosis were invented almost since the first telephone was invented in the 60s. Today we can have instruments able to send radiological examination, X-rays to make photographies to the skin or even make diagnostic in the teeth. The telecommunication technologies have been useful in the health for their creation. The telephone, the radiotelephony and the television have been used according to they were appearing to take medical assistance to boats that are on the high seas, petroleum platform and other isolated scenes. This use of the telecommunication adopted the term of the telemedicine. Really, telemedicine is not a technological element, but the new way to be in and organize the sanitary service. The technology can seem novel, it is a tool and as so it must be valued. not everything what is technically possible is necessary to add value to the sanitary organization. Of here the necessity of the efficient management of the technologies in health that introduce thus that respond to real necessities of deficiencies of the system. At worldwide level, case where they assist to emphasis given to their effectiveness and optimization and of resources. Ronald Reagan aircraft carrier of the American Navy, where it was counted of the technological support necessary to make telediagnosis with respect to radiology, since the ship was connected directly with a radiological center in California, where were received the digital X-rays and later a diagnosis with imaging. Now we are going to talk about some advances in Extremadura. Maria will begin to talk about prison telemedicine.
Recently, an agreement has been signed to guarantee to the internal people of the prison of Badajoz and Cáceres a complete medical assistance, and for it a point of telemedicine in each penitentiary center will be put. This week's installation will cost some more 50,000 euros, but with it a good assistance is guaranteed in Extremadura, with the participation of the specialists of the Salud Service in Extremadura, and without the internal ones must leave their imprisonment and be transferred to the external consultation in of the hospital in Extremadura. The health of the people who enter in prison is precarious in a good part of the cases. With this system, the remote consultation is implanted, and the doctor of the group of these two penitentiary centers are going to contact to the specialists of the hospitals of the SES to do the diagnosis jointly, saving trips to the internal one and to the doctor, as it's being already done in 25 centers of health in Extremadura. Finally, Rosa will talk about an innovation project in Extremadura. Its name is Proyecto Jara.
In Madrid, the 3rd of December of year 2004, the President of the Extremadura meeting and the President of IBM Spain signed an agreement for the development of Extremadura, a pioneer project in Spain and Europe, whose objective is to transform the management processes as well as the information system of the service of Extremadura Health. This transformation is known as Proyecto Jara and will allow to offer to the citizen a sanitary service of greater quality and will provide to near 13,000 professionals of the health of Extremadura series of innovative tools that they will facilitate to make his daily work. In this project, much money have been invested and will last 4 years and contemplate to implant innovative technologies in all the actions that are necessary to offer clinical care to an ailment of the patient. That is to say, from the process associated to the clinical attention, to the administration and management of the resources. Starting up the project Rose, the citizen will much more receive an agile service that will reduce the number of administrative management that until now he has to make. Tasks as to request an appointment, the shipment or collection of tests will be made on automated and centralized form, thus avoiding displacement. The traditional clinical file in paper will be replaced by another electronic one that will be to disposition of the professional who take care of the patient in the place and moment that is needed. All the professionals, as much if they are doctors or professional nurses of the human resources or finance count or on administrative tools of clinical management, and so that they can access easily and at the moment to all the information that need to make their work. This project persecutes to create a new model of attendance based on the use of the new technologies that allows the professional to count on more tools than they allow him to elaborate more precise diagnosis, to diminish the possible errors, and to increase the quality of the attention to the patient. Finally, only we have to say that telemedicine is help us our life. Thanks for your attention.
Bye.
Bye.